I'm Rayesh Uppal, founder of IDST. We bring you sharp insights and foresight on emerging tech, defense, and security. Let's dive in.
Yes, thumbs up. Removing the headings is the best way before giving it to a text-to-speech voiceover tool like ClipJump or 11 Labs. Headings break the natural flow, while your goal is a continuous, conversational narration. The script I wrote is already structured in a story-like way, so if I strip out the headings, it'll sound natural when spoken, like a documentary or explainer voiceover. Here's how it would look: same text, just without headings and formatting cues. Imagine holding the power of the human brain not inside a skull, but on a tiny chip. That's not science fiction anymore. It's brain-on-chip technology, a revolution blending biology, nanotech, and AI to understand, heal, and even enhance the mind. So what is it exactly? A brain-on-chip is a micro-device embedded with living neural cells. These cells grow and connect just like in a real brain, letting scientists watch neurons fire, diseases unfold, and drugs interact all in real time. No animal models, no guesswork. Just pure, controllable neuroscience in the palm of your hand. And the advances are jaw-dropping. Researchers are now growing 3D brain organoids that can process input, make basic decisions, and even control robotic limbs. Picture living mini-brains, trained and wired into machines. But growing the tissue is only part of the story. The real magic is in the biointerfaces. Using graphene microelectrodes, nanowire scaffolds, and even flexible mesh electronics, scientists are building seamless bridges between living neurons and circuits. The result? Chips that can record, stimulate, and communicate with brain tissue as naturally as if they were part of the brain itself. Then comes the AI-powered monitoring the nervous system of the system. With ultra-fast imaging and NVIDIA's latest processors, we can now track thousands of neurons talking to each other in real time, at 1,000 frames per second. For the first time in history, we can literally watch thought emerge from living networks. So what's the point? Why does this matter? For medicine, it's a game-changer. Pharma giants are using brain-on-chip systems to model Alzheimer's and Parkinson's in real time, saving billions by spotting drug failures before human trials. Personalized chips made from a patient's own cells mean doctors can test psychiatric meds or ALS treatments before ever giving them to the patient. This could end the trial and error approach in neurology forever. But brain-on-chip isn't just about healthcare. It's also inspiring new kinds of AI. By studying how neurons adapt, scientists are creating bio-inspired computers that learn faster, use less energy, and act more like human brains. Imagine robots with human-like intuition or AI systems that think instead of just calculate. And yes, defense is watching closely. The military sees brain-on-chip as a tool to boost soldier resilience, study brain injury, and even build neuroadaptive interfaces that link humans with machines. Picture soldiers with faster decision-making, protection against toxins, or recovery from trauma with chip-based therapies. DARPA is even exploring neural lace implants interfaces that could one day merge biological and artificial intelligence. Of course, the big questions remain. Today's chips still look more like fetal brains than adult ones. And as they get more complex, showing learning and adaptive behavior, we can't ignore the ethical question. At what point does a brain on a chip become more than just a tool? Still, one thing is clear. Brain-on-chip is no longer a lab curiosity. It's reshaping drug discovery, AI, personalized medicine, and even national security. By putting a brain on a chip, we may unlock the deepest mysteries of the human mind while building the technologies that define the future. So the next time you hear about Alzheimer's breakthroughs, brain-machine interfaces, or future warfare strategies, remember, a piece of that future may already be running on a chip.